Hello, welcome to FPL Weekly. We have some interesting developments this week. I'll try not to be too smug. Actually, will I? Yeah, I'll try not to be too smug. I'll let you off. I'm naturally going to be smug, so I won't over smug it. I'm ahead of Ches for the first time in a long time, since game week 6. I had a good week. Ches had a bad week. Mine was a little fortunate. Ches thinks it was extremely fortunate, and I think it was slightly.
It was.
I had two nice breaks.
No,
Ches thinks I had about 25, but I had two really.
no.
Basically, Ches shot himself in the foot by vice captaining Foden, which was really dumb, instead of vice captaining Salah, and then claimed it was lucky. So, I mean, it was a little bit lucky, yes, but I chose the right vice captain. So, choose your vice captains carefully, bros, because one day you might need them. So yeah, I mean the game week was dominated by obviously Haaland not playing, and there was some luck involved with vice captains. A lot of the time we don't really even bother choosing our vice captains. But you admitted that you wanted Foden as your vice captain. So yeah, that was slightly lucky, and yeah, Son was a little bit lucky. I think the lucky thing with Son was the fact that he was unsure of if he was going to play. That was the lucky thing.
I think the big one for me, yeah, we're going to come on to that next. The big one for me with regards to Foden is I thought that Foden was the second best option for the week because he was playing the weakest team. However, if you take Haaland out of Man City, it devalues them so much. So therefore, yes, Foden was the City fixture was the second best option, but Foden was, and your City asset was the second best option. However, if you take their best player out of the team, well, actually, their two best players, which is De Bruyne and and Haaland, then owning Foden in that fixture then becomes a little bit devalued, if that makes any sense. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if I would have had the time again at the start of the week, who are you going to captain? Haaland's not playing. Then I think I would have captained Salah. So, and I don't really, take myself back. I don't really know why. It was a little bit of a knee jerk, just like, but probably Foden.
Yeah,
I didn't look into it too much.
Exactly. It's unlucky in that it's rarely ever needed. When was the last time it was needed? Can you remember?
Fuck knows. But
a long time ago.
The thing that's really unlucky is Salah Hall as well.
Yeah. I mean, the Son vice
so not only
even luckier, but yeah.
Some, as you say, when does your vice Hall? Never mind. When does your vice Halls and plays? It's like when it counts. Mm-hmm. It's like it's massive. So it's a massive stroke of luck for everyone involved. Whoever had him. Yes, I had Salah, but I didn't get double his points. If you would have added those scores, interestingly, to my team, so take 2 off, so 11, added on 11, 11 to my score, so then that becomes 47, and it suddenly becomes a very normal game week.
Much. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much the average game week. So
and then Son was fortunate to start because of his niggle. He fortunate to get 17 points. A little bit, but is he capable of that? Yeah, I think he's a great option.
No. I'm not bothered about Son getting 17 points because I expect him to do that a quarter of the time. Like a quarter of the game weeks, I expect him. If we split his game weeks into 4s, he's going to blank in 2. He's going to get a goal or an assist in another, and he's going to haul in another one. That's the way I feel like it's going to go for if you're a Son owner. It's so that I'm not bothered about the Son one as much. The thing that's annoying is the fact that he was never going to play. Johnson, he was crying on the bench 3 nights ago.
Yeah, but that's because he's a little
crying.
professional footballers are win.
Crying
He had a little
on the
bit of back
bench.
pain.
He didn't look like a little bit to me.
Yeah, but
I see people with back
I had a
pain.
50-50.
I see people with back pain every single day of my life. I see people with back pain. It's very rare that I'm seeing them crying and then the next day playing football matches in the Premier League, assisting and scoring goals. It's unbelievable.
Maybe.
I think it's a yellow flag on his name.
I had him 50-50.
Yeah, I just think he's either maybe he was going to captain himself, and he didn't, and he wanted. Honestly, that's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, I'm bitter about it. I'm sour about it. My game week's gone horrendously, and there's so many more reasons for me to be really, really, really annoyed. And bear with me while I go through them all.
Absolutely.
Everyone knows that I'm on a game week 19 wildcard. That was looking 4 weeks ago so strong. We were waiting for this double to be announced, which has never been announced. It's almost as if the Premier League don't know about it. The Premier League is just sat there like, what double? Where? When? When do they need to do it? Oh, they're not playing, are they not? Oh, I had them down as playing. They fucking haven't got a clue what's going on. So I've been waiting for that double. I was going to navigate the blank. I was going to take out Haaland. Not many people were going to take out Haaland. Bang, injured. His dad takes him out. I was going to be one of the only ones.
We'll come on to that.
I was going to be the only one who takes out Haaland. Bring in Watkins. I was going to then have Isaac, Darwin, Watkins, Captain Watkins. So that was going to be so powerful and strong. Then I was going to come on to the wild card where I was going to get rid of all of them AFCON players, all of them Asia players. All of them would have been gone from a team, apart from Salah, which I would have done.
You look like you're actually crying as well. Sorry.
So we didn't need to do this tonight, pal. To be honest, I was quite happy to miss tonight this week. I was happy for it to be FPL Weekly, little bit of an asterisk.
You were in a bad way.
Not when I'm salty.
Happily, you were in a bad way.
All of them AFCON players would have been gone. All of them would have taken out Salah, left Salah in, changed him at last minute, etc., etc., etc. Really set up my team to deal with that. Been one of the most prepared for the whole thing. Played the long game with the points, etc., etc., etc. Now, the options are scarce because the options are so scarce in the whole game. I've never played it where there's never been a year where the options are so slim.
Yeah.
So slim. I think you can name 2 players from each team. That's it. That is it. It feels that way to me. It feels so short of options. You know, you've got no Man United options whatsoever. None. Even with a good game, even with a good run, no options. Chelsea are coming into a good run. They're toilet. They're absolutely toilet.
The product is a problem. They aren't very good.
Newcastle, they've conceded how many goals in the last 2 games?
7 and 2, yeah.
7 and 2.
Just
and they've got
really
Trippier,
quickly, it is
how much?
Interesting FPL news. I'm just watching it now. So Trippier's just come off the burn. The burn is back way sooner than we thought. So that makes Tino not as good. And I was thinking about Tino, but now I'm probably not going to go there. And Gordon's just come off for Isaac after 60 minutes. So I'll say good for Gordon owners. That suggests that he will play against Gordon.
But it's also terrible for Isaac owners because the best game week. Yeah, no, definitely the best.
If he plays half an hour and Callum Wilson plays 90, I would say Isac's going to start.
No, I know, but basically it's kind of saying that if they've got if they're putting out their best team, Isac's not in it.
Not sure that's right. I think it's more Isak's played a lot. Wilson was good when he came on and has fresher legs. I think that's.
Was this
I think
the most important game of
yes, it's a big
Newcastle's?
game, but Wilson's fresher and more up for it. That's all I think it is. And Isak's a good player to come off the bench.
Okay, you're boring. Right, so
I think Isak's part of their best 11.
Anyway, I'm in the mud. I hate FPL. Absolutely.
You've just been overachieving, mate. That's all it is. It's like Brighton. We're
I'm not
overachieving.
being
It's great,
overachieving.
and you've just been overachieving, mate. That's all it is. You're still a good FPL player. You're just not as good as me, and you were just overachieving for a while, and that's fine. It's what it is. Look, you're only
He's overtaken me.
I'm 2 points
How many
ahead.
points?
2.
2 points ahead. 2
And
points ahead.
You've got a wild card and a bench boost, so it's not over yet.
I need my bench boost. I need a person to play, and that's it. And I'm level points with you. Fucking hell.
Exactly. And I may even take a hit. So, yeah, really quick on the Haaland thing. So Haaland didn't play. Bit of a shock to everyone. We kind of knew the day before, didn't we? But it was too late. It was still after the deadline. And then the funny story was all of his family have taken him out. Now, they took him out before the Luton game. If they'd have taken him out before this game, I'd have worried more. But they took him out for the Luton game. So I wouldn't read that much into that. Now, yesterday, the development was Pep said he's back today. But when they say back, that doesn't mean he's back fit. That means he's back training or back at the club even. He doesn't even say he's back training. So
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I work in football. Him being back today, there's no first team training.
No.
So the only thing that's happening today is rehab.
Yeah.
And he might be out on the grass.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
So what?
Without, I say not being biased because you've done the move already. What percentage do you think he is to start?
10%.
10. Wow. I'd say about 30. But again, you kind of are a bit more not in the know. Well, none of us know, but you understand it a bit more than I do in terms of
a stress response to your foot and ankle means that it's bad enough to get an MRI scan.
But he said he's been carrying it through for a while, which is a bit odd.
Yeah, he's been carrying it through since he went off injured in Norway. Because it's to his ankle, isn't it? So, and like, I don't know if you know anything, but you use your foot quite a lot in football.
Key word being football.
Yeah. So, like, you kind of are quite sensitive around your foot area. So, a lot of, like, you're just not going to overload it. There's a lot of money involved with them going to the Club World Cup. And Haaland playing in the Club World Cup.
That's fair. That's also fair.
And I'm not saying that like Man City need money and etc. But like the Club World Cup's massive for them because it's profile as well. So
it should be an easy win as well. They see the teams in it. They are shit.
They are going to want to win. If they can leave him out of this week, look, he may play a part. Okay.
Yeah.
It's away. It's away from home.
That's home against Palace.
Oh, home. Shit.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, isn't it?
I don't know that. I'll have a quick look.
I'll have a look. Ultimately, I've decided to do the move.
Saturday, 3:00. Yeah, you've done the move, yeah.
I've done the move. I've taken him out and gone to Watkins. Okay. It's not as terrible for me as it for other people because I'm doing
like I said to you, when I voice clipped you, it's a different situation for me. If I was to do it, it's a hit. I'll do it if I have to, but if I was to do it, it's a hit. So it was worth me buying a bit more time.
Like you realistically were going to carry him in. You were going to carry him through the blank.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Whereas I I was never going to carry him through the blank.
Yeah.
So therefore, I made the move, and I want Watkins long term.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be getting rid of Isak on my wild card and bringing in Haaland. So, like,
did you ever consider wildcard this week or even next week, or are you full blown? Oh, what a save that is! Sorry, I don't know how Newcastle have scored. Did you ever consider changing wildcard to this week? Because Andy was speaking about it, or are you still back in the 19?
James is wildcarded this week.
Yeah.
No, because I was dead ending my team into the way I was navigating the blank was dead ending my team.
Yeah, and I guess you can. It helps you with Asia Cup and AFCON as well, leaving it later.
And realistically, there's so many unknowns at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't think you could do a wildcard team at the moment.
Yeah, but I guess you would have a maximum of one Asia Cup or AFCON, probably Salah, or none.
Salah is the carry. For every game that Salah is available, I think you need him in your team. He's too good.
Yeah, I agree. It's an interesting one for me because I've got Salah and Son, so I need to find a way of sorting that out. And like I said to you earlier, I'm probably going to carry one through. Keep one and carry one. I don't think I can carry two. You don't really want to have three midfielders, especially
sorry.
Palmer,
Did you say you're going to carry one through the whole of AFCON?
Yeah.
And then, okay. I don't think I've thought that far.
3 to 4 weeks.
I haven't. But how many game weeks does that represent?
That's 3 to 4 game weeks. It's 3 to 4 games.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 3 or 4 game weeks.
There's no midweek games.
No, so they go away. I'll quickly have a look at it now. I've got that little screenshot. So.
And there's no FA Cup fixtures during that time. There's no FA Cup weekends.
Not sure. So
because that's massive.
Son's confirmed that he is going after their game against Bournemouth. So they play Bournemouth at home on the 31st of December. Then it's a 2-week break to Man United away. He'll miss United away, which is not a disaster. He'll miss Brentford at home on the 30th of Jan. And then the one on 3rd of Feb and 10th of Feb are both maybes. The final is on the 10th of Feb. So if they don't make the final, he may be back for Brighton at home on Saturday, the 10th of Feb. There's 3 to 4 games. United away, Brentford at home, Everton away, Brighton at home. That's Sonny. It's 3 to 4 games, depending on how much they progress and how quickly he can get back. But problem with selling both is I 100% want both back. They're two of my biggest locks, Salah and Son. And I've got so much value tied up in them. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. So I've not really thought about carrying.
I'll carry one through.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to carry one through. I just don't know which one.
I think it's more about looking at the fixtures afterwards.
The fixtures afterwards for both are unreal.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll quickly have a look now, but I've checked it earlier.
I must admit that I think Son has become a little bit essential.
He's 100% on pens, even when Madison's back. He's come today and said, his comments today said, I've been practicing penalties even when Kane was at the club. I love taking pens, blah, blah, blah. He's definitely on pens. He's up top. He's nailed. He's captain. He's talisman. And I know it's not...
Richarlison's knocked him down a little bit.
A touch, but he's even dangerous on the left, mate.
Oh, no.
He's an assister and he can cut in and bend one of the top bin. It's not that important, but I rate him as well. And it's always nice when you have a player on your team that you rate. I think he's really good. So, not that that's particularly relevant. So his fixtures when he comes back, Brighton at home is a maybe. Wolves at home. Chelsea's away is okay. They're not great. Palace at home, Villa away, Fulham away, Luton at home, West Ham away, Forest at home. So that's
I don't think, by the way, that you're going to lose that much. Say, let's use Salah as an example. You got him in at 12.5. Your sell
in at 12.5. Yeah.
Your sell price will be 12.9, 12.8.
He's 13.2, so I've gained 0.7 on him, basically. Yeah. So again, I
So
just need to do the maths a little
I
bit.
don't think that you're gonna. I think by the time you're gonna be buying him back, he will be 12.9 tops because he will lose value. So therefore, I think that you will be in a position where I probably would get rid of Salah if you're going to get rid of one, just because of the amount of value there that you can spread. That you can not maybe not.
The issue with it is I need that cash to bring him back, though.
Yeah, but like you can just hold that. Like you can go to anyone in the game from Salah.
But the other thing is the guy naturally that I'm going to be bringing in is definitely going to be Saka, and I can just go Son to Saka. It's quite easy. So I'm not sure. I'll see, but I think carry forward. I can't carry through both. It's just impossible because you're having to rely on the other three midfielders of probably going to be Saka, Gordon, and Palmer all the way through, having to play every game. So probably carry through one. Salah when he comes back, he misses Bournemouth away, Chelsea at home, Arsenal away. Burnley at home is a maybe. That's final day.
Fuck it. Just thinking about that now, as a Liverpool fan, away games.
What's that?
What away games does Salah miss then?
Bournemouth at home, Arsenal at home. Bournemouth away, Arsenal away. Sorry, excuse me.
Bournemouth away and Arsenal away.
Yeah.
Massive, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you got anyone else? Endo's not going to be there, and Kanate.
No, he's French.
Is he? Okay. There's someone else, I think. Oh, I can't think who. Is there someone else?
There isn't anyone else.
No, there might not be anyone else. That's not too bad. Arsenal, Tomiyasu, Partey. There's not many. So, so basically, when Salah comes back, Bournemouth at home is a maybe. Brentford away, Luton at home, Forest away, City at home is not great, but then Everton away, Bournemouth at home, Sheffield United at home, Palace at home, Fulham away. So both of Son's and Salah's fixtures after they come back are exceptional. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know I'm probably going to be carrying forward one. So it's definitely something to think about. What I'm really saying is things to avoid are bringing players in this week. AFCON or Asia Cup, 4 yellows. A good example is Hwang. Hwang's on 4 yellows and he's going Asia Cup. And I like him a lot. We've talked about him a lot and he's a great option. But Cup, don't bring him in. Because one, if he gets booked next game, one, that's a -1 point. 2, he gets suspended for the game after. 3, soon enough he's going to go to the Asia Cup. So it's just a bit of a dumb transfer. So just avoid players on 4 yellows completely. Sterling's another one. Palmer's another one. So I have Palmer anyway, so there's nothing I can do. But avoid buying players on 4 yellows. By 19, they have to have played 19 games for their club. Forget game weeks. They have to have played 19 games to get wiped out. Yeah. The only reason I say forget game weeks, what I mean, well, there's only been one. There's only been one blank, but obviously City would have to get to game week 20 because they got a blank in team and Brentford. But so Palmer's got 3 more games that he needs to play. 17, 18, 19 he needs to get through without getting booked. So, yes. So, yeah, keep an eye on 4 yellows and keep an eye on AFCON or Asia Cup. But yeah, my plans, really quickly. So my plans are, and it's really important, and I don't think we will find out, by the way, but I'd love to. I don't even mind if he's out, but I really want to know. If I know he's out, it's Watkins. And I won't be flip-flopping. I'll be taking Isak out like you. I'll be keeping Watkins. And if he's fine, then I'll just leave it. I've already done Colwill to Lamptey, by the way. So if Haaland's fine, I leave it at that. If Haaland's not fine, I go Haaland to Watkins. And that's it.
Yeah.
And like I said, if I don't find any news, don't really know what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just go on a gut feeling.
I have. So I've already done the transfer. One transfer. I do have another one. That was another reason why I've done the transfers, because I've needed to do one this week anyway.
Yeah.
I'm dead ending my team for this week and next week. So the teams that I'm targeting is Chelsea, just because of their fixtures. Am I worried? Absolutely. Is it a risk? Absolutely. But I kind of have to do it. I've got unlimited budget. Yeah, I've got unlimited budget because I've got so much money saved from. I've got so much money left over. Yeah, that's that. I've got 3 Liverpool
and the
already.
Thing is, you don't have to worry about bringing Haaland back in because you're going to wild card. So, like, if I was to take him out, it's different because I have to leave money for him to come back in. Whereas you take him out, you can spend the excess money because you don't have to worry about him coming back in because you're going to wild card it back in.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that.
It's just people in different situations.
And it was also catching the price rise of Watkins because I'm going to want him long term. So therefore, I caught the 0.1 price rise for him.
But again, for me, it wasn't worth the 0.1 4 days more information. But for you, it was because for me, it's a hit as well. It's a hit, and it's.
But for me, it's 0.1 saved on my wild card, which I know it doesn't sound massive, but if you do enough of them, you go from a dud keeper to Areola.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
I agree.
I agree. Overall, I'm content. I've become content. I've been very salty.
But like I said, the difference between my week and your week in game week 6, I had 48, you had 95. That was massive and that was brutal. This isn't great, but the difference between 62 and 36 is nowhere near as bad as 93 and 45. You absolutely smashed me game week 6.
Yeah, I did.
95, 48, yeah.
Yeah,
I got at least as dry hump that week as you got dry hump this week.
But I don't want this to sound... Well, it is going to sound ridiculous, but I had... My wild card was... I was going to be doing bench boost on the double, City double. Mm-hmm. I was bench boosting that week. Now I'm not.
Yeah. Interesting about that double. It's very interesting. It looks like it's going to go into 23, 24, 25. So it's going to happen, but just not yet. But ideally, you want the news. You want the news before wildcard, ideally.
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do.
Yeah.
Because sorry, I'm so salty about it because it's just my wild card has gone like this. Game week 8 happened. And it took a knock because of the value that you picked up. And then it really picked up. And then it picked up. And it was looking like it was going to be here. And then it just went like that. Bang.
Yeah.
Gone. In the space of about 10 days, I'd say, its value, I reckon its value has gone down by 40 points.
Yeah, you're probably about right. There's nothing sadly in this game, sometimes there's nothing you can do. And in that situation, there's nothing you can do. So, yeah. But look, like I said, I had an absolutely awful week that game, week 6. I was in the mud. Everything went wrong. Red cards, injuries. I decided to bench Bruno, which is partly my own fault, but it's still unlucky that he scored. It all went wrong for me. It all went wrong for you last week. I've managed to slowly recover since that. At that point, I was about 3 million, and now I'm 250k. So you will be back. You could be back. You could be straight back this week. So, captain as well, I'm assuming you're Salah.
Yeah.
I think
Salah.
It's a good time to play.
Well, I'm not Haaland, bro.
Might be. United, they're in the mud. And I do believe that he's lost the dressing room, but I don't know that. But that's just my belief. Not travelled with your squad. Him and Trent are staying at home. which is huge. And the other thing is defensive injuries for United. Maguire, but he's been all right recently. And Shaw and Maguire look injured, so they could have Johnny Evans at the back.
So let's just go through what their defence is more than likely going to be. Dallo.
Yeah.
Varane.
Yeah, if he's fit, which I think he is.
Well, he's going to have to be.
Yeah.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
And then is Malacia fit?
Or Wan-Bissaka.
Or Amrabat.
Yeah.
Played Amrabat.
You know, Milan are 2-1 up.
I know.
And that's not particularly relevant to FPL chat, but yeah, they gutted poor old Newcastle because they need a draw to the Europa as well. Anyway, so Salah's a great option. Probably going to have to do that. Even if they say Haaland's fine, he may not be fully fit. He may go off for 60 minutes.
And seriously, that's the game that you're watching at the weekend, isn't it? So, it feels the right thing to do. Like, you're watching that game, etc., etc. So, yeah, I'm happy with Salah.
Yeah.
His record against United is a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. But my worry is Man United is just going to low block.
Yeah, maybe. Is this the Darwin week?
I hope it is.
It's going to be a Darwin week.
I hope it is.
Darwin's going to do a Son at some point. I just hope I haven't lost faith by the time he does it.
The thing is about him is he's more than likely going to be on the wild card.
Yeah.
Because the options aren't there elsewhere. You can't spend your money. So, there's no 6.5 striker that springs out to me. So, therefore, and the options in midfield at between Hwang, to Matoma, to, all around that kind of price bracket is massive. The only one at Arsenal is Saka, who's, I feel sorry for Martinelli owners. I really do.
Yeah.
The only other person, if I'm going to be going Watkins, Haaland, is Gabriel Jesus. I thought he was sensational the other day.
He's a nice differential, Jesus. He's a nice differential.
He links it. Look, put it this way: his ownership was 50% before he got injured.
It was. He was in everyone's team.
It was 50%. He got injured,
He's the forgotten man.
So I'm possibly looking at him on the wild card as well. So, but I just need to have a look at fixtures and stuff. We will do a wild card special on before my wild card. So next week we have the blank. So we will be talking about how to navigate the blank, and we will go from there.
Good. I think that's it. I think that's all bases covered. Keep an eye on Haaland news. That'll dictate what I do, and we'll go from there. Really, like I say, I've got 2 different avenues at the moment, and they're completely different. So, I'll be keeping a close eye on that. And like I say, I just love Haaland news. I don't think I'm going to get it because Pep's Pep. I just hope we get it. And then
any news is better than no news at all.
Yeah, no news. I have no idea what I'll do. I just have to go with gut feeling. I hate no news. But anyway, good. Good.
Love you and leave you. Peace out, everyone. Good luck.
Always.
I need some luck, guys. Please, I need some luck. See you later.
Help out over the season, mate. Don't worry.
Bye.